Hello, guys. This is Alex. Today I'm going to talk about 5 things you never say to a runner when they're running or about to run. Number 5, you're almost there. How in the world is running 26.2 miles, 13.1 miles, or even a 10K saying that you're almost there? To tell you the truth, I understand if we're getting closer to the finish, but when you're somehow at the starting line or even halfway, stick to a runner's shoes and say you're almost there, because to tell you the truth, a runner would definitely know that you're not almost there. To be honest with you, try running 13.1 miles and see how you do. I'm not saying I'm a pro, I'm not saying I'm an amateur, but to tell you the truth, if you think we're almost there, try doing a marathon yourself or even a half. You might not make it. And if you do, congratulations. Number 4. This one is very hard to explain, but for anyone that's in number 4, for number 4, this is something I've heard many times to a runner. I can't even commit how many people thinks you can do. Funny thing is, here's another thing. 4 things, this is the 4th thing. I can't even say how much I can say about this. The 4th thing is, you never touch a runner when they're running. I've seen people, even spectators, and maybe even some runners touching them. Some runners don't like to be touched. To be honest, if you did that in a high school cross-country race, you would be disqualified. If you did it even in track, you would be disqualified. Due to it as a marathon, I can understand you're trying to help them out. Due to it, but a spectator does not interfere with the runner. And to be honest, don't do that to a runner. That upsets a runner big time. Number 3. Number 3 is something that you should never say or do to a runner anyway. This one is so hard to explain, but I'll just say this. I don't even know how to explain this. But the one thing is, you don't, literally. Here's one. Number 3 is pretty much to say to a runner, running is boring. Well, okay, that's your opinion. Running is for losers. Alright, let me tell you something. Why don't you do running and see if you're a loser? Because to tell you the truth, these losers know how to work out compared to you. So if you say running is boring, you know how many things are boring in my life? Well, running is not one of them. If you think running is boring, go right ahead, say it. But if you say running is easy, if you say anytime the one thing, the number 3 is running is easy, come back to Meb Klefesky, come back to all these runners, Kipchoge, Felix, Michael Johnson. I can name so many. If you say running is easy, try again. Let's see you beat me. Let's see you beat those athletes. Ain't gonna happen. Number 2. This is the next thing I wanted to say. And I can't say how many stupid people bring this up. The one thing you should say is that it just upsets me on this. You do not interfere. One thing you do before a race, you do not talk on your phone during a race. I have seen people, and even runners, especially runners. For spectators, you can do whatever you want. Spectators, do whatever, take a picture, whatever. But as far as runners, you don't run and talk on the phone. I have seen 5 people do this, and I couldn't believe. Why are you on the phone while running? You know what? I understand you might do it for fun, but I even think that interferes. And to tell you the truth, I think there are some races, or many races, especially the Marathon 6, that don't allow it. You were to do that in any other race like that, I don't know how the heck in the world you would have not been disqualified. And the number one most certain reason, the most one thing you should never say to a runner, and the one thing I will refuse to say this because it's a curse to runners, because if it does happen to curse the runner or any runner or runners in general, never say break a leg to a runner. If you say break a leg to a runner, that is a death sentence to a runner. To be honest, I know you're trying to say good luck, but to be honest with you, it's not good luck. Most certainly we're not going to win. And if we do break a leg, God forbid for anyone who does break a leg, and whoever does, I'm sorry and I apologize if anyone has. And that's a bad idea because I actually was injured in a race. Never happened to me if someone said break a leg, thank goodness. But if you say break a leg, 85% chance it's going to happen. Possible chance. I'm not saying it's going to happen that often or that common. But that's one thing you should never say to a runner before, during, and surprisingly even after a race, because you never know how many people can react. That is all. I'm off to Kansas City on Saturday for my final race of the year. Wish me luck. I'll be doing a half marathon, and I can't wait to end my season with a wonderful medal from Kansas City. First time ever doing a race outside of my home state of Nebraska. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you later. Ciao.